My mother passed away while being in prison on 1st August 2020. When she died, I was not allowed to see before her death. I was denied parole to go and see her.
For nearly a decade, 57-year-old GN Saibaba, a wheelchair-bound professor and human rights activist, was kept away from his family, his students, and his life. He was accused under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, that is a UAPA, and spent 10 years behind bars, suffering from deteriorating health. He passed away on the 12th of October, just 7 months after he was released. He succumbed to complications after undergoing surgery for gallbladder stones. Let's take a look at who GN Saibaba was and how the UAPA took away 10 years of his life. GN Saibaba was born in Anakapalli of Andhra Pradesh and had a 90% disability due to a polio infection contracted during his childhood, leaving him paralyzed from the waist down. He pursued his postgraduate studies at the University of Hyderabad before joining Delhi University's Ramlal Anand College in 2003 as an assistant professor of English. His academic tenure was marked by his commitment to empowering students through education, particularly focusing on marginalized communities. Through his activism, he supported pro-reservation protests in 1989-90, democratic rights movements among prisoners in 1993, and led public meetings for a Telangana formation in 1997. But in 2014, his life took a turn. On the 16th of May 2014, Saibaba was arrested during his return journey from Delhi University by a joint team comprising the Maharashtra Police, the Andhra Pradesh Police and the Intelligence Bureau. He was charged under the Anti-Terror Law UAPA. The primary accusation levied against him was affiliations with the Maoist groups, specifically engaging in activities deemed as waging war against the nation. These claims were largely based on documents recovered from his residence. The documents included letters addressed to his daughter's school headmaster and communications under the pseudonym Prakash, purportedly discussing his frustrations and desire to work underground. 3 years later, in 2017, the trial under the stringent UAPA and the Indian Penal Code resulted in Saibaba being convicted alongside 5 co-defendants: Mahesh Tirki, Pandu Narote, Hem Mishra, Prashant Rahi and Vijay Tirki. They were sentenced to life imprisonment except for Vijay, who received rigorous imprisonment as a first-time offender. Delhi University's Ramlal Anand College terminated his services, and Saibaba's medical complications became more severe. Saibaba faced severe health challenges due to inadequate facilities in the Nagpur Central Jail, despite repeated appeals for medical attention due to his physical disability.
Then I have, because of the food that I could not eat or could eat, gallbladder gathered stones and sunken. Then it affected pancreas. Now I am suffering from gallbladder stones and acute chronic pancreatitis. I can't digest food. I can't eat. I had nothing. I was healthy. I never used to take even one tablet. If there is a headache or something, my wife used to give some herb. Never took any tablet.
His condition worsened significantly as he suffered from hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, hypertension, kidney stones, brain cysts, pancreatic issues, muscular attenuation, leading to partial paralysis of upper limbs, among other ailments. He was granted temporary bail by the High Court in June 2015 on medical grounds. In 2016, the Supreme Court granted him bail again, considering his medical condition, and said that the state opposing his bail was extremely unfair as he had never misused his bail previously. Saibaba spent nearly 3,992 days behind bars. In this period, the Nagpur bench had rejected several bail pleas, including those on health grounds. until he was acquitted by the Nagpur bench of the Bombay High Court on the 14th of October 2022. The acquittal came after the court found procedural irregularities in his trial and lack of sufficient evidence against him under the UAPA provisions. Following his release on the 7th of March this year, Saibaba underwent medical treatment for various health complications arising from prolonged imprisonment. He was admitted to Nizam's Institute of Medical Sciences Hospital in Hyderabad due to post-operative complications following gallstone surgery just weeks prior to his death. However, he passed away on the 12th of October, barely 7 months after being cleared of all the charges related to Maoist links. Speaking to the Indian Express, he said he lost much more than the 10 years he spent in jail. He talked of the pain of not meeting his mother before she passed away.
My mother passed away while being in prison on 1st August 2020. Being a disabled child since childhood, my mother brought me up with great care. She took me in her arms to the school. My child should get education. That is the only goal for her. When she died, I was not allowed to see. Before her death, I was denied parole to go and see her. After death, I was denied to attend her funeral. And after funeral, post-funeral function rites, I was denied parole. By the authorities, prison department, government and courts. Who is the criminal accused in this country who are denied for this kind of rights? Is there anyone?